Hey everybody, my name is Peter. Today we are going about integrating movement, Get Moving Part 2, all about keeping it simple, planning for success, and building contingencies. So if you did not see Part 1 yet, basically it was integrating movement throughout your day and getting all that set up because it does not have to be separate from what you're doing through your life. But today, we're diving into keeping things simple and setting up your environment for success so you could plan for your future self and create backup plans when life doesn't go as expected. Because let's be honest, it will never be perfect, and we have to plan for that. Now, I have ADHD, and if you do too, that is something we fall short on. And that is why I wanted to bring this up because I am a health coach. I do focus on ADHD and mental health. So that is why I am bringing that up. So, main point is keep it simple, right? Set your environment up for success. The power of simplicity is basically you're emphasizing that the best routines are the ones you can consistently stick to. Complex plans often lead to burnout, which if you're not simple and straightforward with it's not going to end up working out in the long term. And we want to win that race, which means we're able to keep doing it, right? So focus on just one or two habits at a time. It's better to walk every day for 10 minutes than aim for an hour-long workout that you never get around to. Now, it's also better to walk 10 minutes every other day if that's the thing that's consistent for you. Coming up with something that you can stay consistent in, that's the thing. Consistency is key. Set your environment up for success, for movement, having the visual cues there. I'm a very visual person, and I know a lot of ADHD folk are as well. So lay out your workout clothes the night before or somewhere visible for you that reminds you, hey, I need to get the movement in. Whether it's already pre-packed into your bag or having a yoga mat in your living space or a piece of workout equipment out where you usually work out at that's in your line of vision, or even having a reminder on your phone that basically says go to the gym first or wherever you work out at and then go home afterwards. So making sure you set yourself up in your environment on what works for you in order to get your movement going. Now, I understand that clutter is part of what we do, but if we can have a space in which this is our space, it can just be one area in which it's clutter free so you can have a more movement inviting space, that could be helpful. Planning for your future self is going to incorporate prioritizing movement as self-care. It's shifting the mindset to I am trying to feel better, this is what's going to allow me to keep going. So it's a favor to your future self so you can perform better and be more consistent and be more productive to show up better in your daily life. So one of the ways you could do this, pre-schedule movement sessions like appointments, preparing meals around your active days, and having quick snack options to refuel. For me, what I end up doing is I have in my calendar to where, okay, after I get done with work on Monday, I go straight to the climbing gym and I climb for at least an hour. Do you have to do that much at once? No. I do it just because it's something that I look forward to at the end of the day because it's fun. The second day I do it, Wednesdays, and the third day is Saturdays, in which I can mess around a little bit more on Saturdays because I have nothing else. Mondays and Wednesdays, though, I do work, and I go right after work to do it. Now, take into account, I'm in a gym all day, so the last thing I want to do is go to the gym, so I had to change the environment to be more supportive, to basically be more stimulating for myself, and that is by having a different hobby than just workout equipment, and that's why I chose rock climbing. Now, you're going to have to schedule with flexibility because there's no way you're going to be able to stick to it every single time. And that's okay. There's a need for a balanced approach. So you can have backup days. Life happens. Maybe you have a backup movement. Pick one movement habit and have two backups. And that's where contingencies go into play because things do go sideways. It's life, right? So create an alternative plan. If you miss your morning workout, have a quick evening routine ready, or the next day is your workout, and you plan accordingly with that. The weather's bad for a run and you chose to run, maybe you have an indoor cardio option. Coming in with a plan is going to help you too. So, if you do want to go to the gym and work out, and maybe you missed the group fitness class you want to go to, well, have a quick mini workout scheduled for yourself. Maybe it's a guided YouTube video, maybe it's a few exercises you found on the internet, whatever it is. Just having a game plan is very helpful. This is my favorite thing, and it's incorporating the QSS. Quickly stop and then shift. It's a rule I live by because I know life is not perfect. So it's about pivoting when something is not working out. So you're just like, okay, I'm going to start running 12 miles a day. Well, first off, that's not reasonable if you weren't doing it before, right? So it's integrating it through it. So whenever you're not able to get that run in, okay, well, that's fine. This isn't working out. Let's shift to what is. Maybe you go for 20 minutes. And now that's the thing that works, and you're able to shift into it. Maybe running just sucks for you, and instead you go for a walk. Maybe it's just boring, so you shift into a different hobby like kayaking or rowing on the machine or whatever it is that you're able to do that gets you moving. And you shift to the next thing that best supports your overall goal, the category you're going into, and you have the habits that set you up for that, and you rotate through them. So keep your approach simple. Set up your environment, plan ahead, and have contingencies in place. This way, you're always ready to stay on track with your fitness goals because it's not a matter of staying to the specific habit, but staying to that goal that counts. Holding yourself accountable is helpful to where maybe you give it at least 4 weeks before you pivot away from it. That way, you know what's going on. But if you're absolutely miserable the first 3 times you're doing it, maybe that's when you shift. So have exact rules in there to make sure you're not just jumping from one thing to the other. Please subscribe if this was helpful and share with friends. I am a health coach, so feel free to reach out for a free discovery call on how we can best help you stay with your health goal success. You can email me admin@vitalu.org or you can comment down below. Have a good one.